Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I hope you're doing very well. Hope you've had a good start to the week. So today I am going to be just putting on like a full face of makeup. On my Instagram I did like a bit of a poll in my stories, and I said, would you like me to do kind of an over the top look or a natural look? So what the results are for what I got halfway through the day is the people who voted wanted me to do, it came to like 50-50. So I thought, let's just do a mix of the both. It's probably gonna be more of a glamorous look because I'm just in that mood. As you can see, I've got sellotape on my eyes, so that can only mean one thing. I'm gonna start off with the eyes first, but then I'm gonna be trying again the P. Louise and Mitchell Acid Rain in the shade Glow Girl. So I've only used this once, and that was when I reviewed this one and then the Crisp Finish. And the Crisp Finish, that was a couple of videos ago, had an amazing outcome because I tried it by itself with a couple of eyeshadows. So what I'm going to do is use this and just use like a Revolution palette that I've only really tried once. So I'm going to be looking a little bit over the top for like a Tuesday afternoon kind of evening, but I've had a long day and I want to just like put some makeup on and make myself feel better. So let's just start off with this, and I'm going to take a flat brush, and like always I'm going to be just taking some of this on the end of my hand, or whatever that is called. It's not a palm, it's my hand. And let's just take some and put it on the bag. If we need more, we'll get some more out. So this shade is a very nice pink purple shade. If I can get the lid on, so I'm gonna leave it there. So what I'm gonna do, so I've got a little bit here, and these are essentially paints, because they're acid paint. Yeah, they're paints, and like I've mentioned before, there's a big array of colors, but I chose this kind of pinky purple one because it's a gorgeous color. And like the Crisp Finish one, I'm going to be putting this all kind of making it my main shade, and I'm going to be tapping this on like that shade as well, and straight away you can see the gorgeous pigment, and that's why I love using this sellotape, because it's going to be controlling how far I'm going out. And then I'm just going to tap, and this is only just like one little coat. I think I've put on like way too much anyway, which is fine because we're going to be cleaning it up as we go along. I apologize, I keep on covering you guys with the mirror. I'm trying to get better at that. So if you guys checked out my last video that I posted, would be like yesterday. If you're watching this today, I've kind of announced that I'm doing like a new kind of project for my channel. So what I'm going to be doing is kind of basically a makeup and movie Monday where I talk about a certain film. So I'm going to be concentrating on just one film. I don't know if I explained it very well in my video yesterday, but what I want to do is, you know, if any of you have seen, I don't know, Bailey Sarian, she does a makeup mystery Monday, and it's actually quite a common thing. Lots of screaming kids outside. But yeah, every Monday she does a murder mystery like makeup thing, which is a great idea because she does all this research on all these mysteries basically. So she does a lot of like serial killers, and kind of, I don't think she does conspiracy theories, but she does like murders and stuff like that. And yeah, so she is kind of, I don't know if she came up with that idea, but she's very like well known in that aspect. And I didn't want to do like mystery stuff because as much as I love you know, horror and all that stuff, I'm more into just like films. And when it comes to films, I kind of know what I'm talking about in that aspect. So that is something that I'm passionate about. And you know, if you've seen any of my other videos, I've done like movie lists, so talking about my favorite films and, you know, just stuff like that. So yeah, that is what I'll be doing hopefully from the Monday coming. Obviously not yesterday because that was when I announced it, but you know, the next Monday I will be doing my first one. I have a rough idea of what I want to do. I'm going to go in with this palette next, and we are going to, what should we do today? I know I've gone like way over glam already, but let's try something light. Let's try, if it's going to come up, Venus, which is this light pink in the middle. I'm taking my Morphe R41 brush. So yeah, last night before I kind of went to bed, I had a bit of like an epiphany, and I was like, what film am I going to talk about? And I'm not going to mention it now because that'll be giving it away. But yeah, I kind of had an idea of what I wanted to talk about. This pink is not really showing up. So yeah, I'm gonna like make myself kind of a script. I don't ever do scripts or anything. I just kind of have bullet points and then just go from there. But I will try my best to be as kind of flowing as possible. It's going to be obviously the first time I've ever done something like that. So I'm going to be very nervous, but I'm very excited as well to kind of try and see if I can do it really. Because I need that boost of confidence. I'm like, yes, I can do it. I will do it. This pink is not really coming up as much, but I think it's because this purple shade is so pigmented. You can see it at all, like it's just in this corner here. Let's just move on to another shade. Let's go into Dimensions at the bottom here. This is more of a pink shimmer. I'm going to see if it actually comes up. Tap off the excess, and I'm going to, where should I put it? Should I put it in the middle? I'll put it in the corners to see if it works, because I think this paint is like really over the top. I love it. It's coming up a little bit. Don't know if you guys can see it. I can see it vaguely, but what I want to do is add like a crazy shade in the middle to make it a halo eye. But yeah, please check out when my video does come out on Monday, because it's a passion that I have, you know, like movies are a big passion of mine, and I could just talk years and years about films, so hopefully people will be interested in it. I'm going to go in with Mercury, which is going to be my halo eye, and then see how this look will come out, because obviously I have the rest of my face to do, so I'm just trying not to concentrate just on my eyes today. This is coming out well. Well is probably not the right word, but it's coming out. I think maybe at the top it's a bit more pigmented. What I need to do, and I forgot, was my wet wipes because this is probably going to go everywhere if I do not clean it off. So I've got the Mercury right in the middle, that you can definitely see, and I'm just blending it in. But what I might do is add another shade onto the corners. So I might go in with Harp, which is this gold one. I could immediately regret doing this shade because it's so shimmery, but I want to define the corners just a bit, just so they really stand out when I take off the sellotape. So let's come out a little bit. Let's try on this side, and let's blend, blend, blend. So, all right, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do what I did last time, which is take off the sellotape, clean up, and be right back. Okay, so I've cleaned everything up, and I've just added some of the acid rain onto my lower lash line. It's pretty okay so far, that I feel that I've done okay with the eyes. Again, I wish I had better lighting, but because it's still broad daylight outside, I'll be doing some like closer up shots on my Instagram if you want to have a closer look at my eyes. But I'm going to go on to the face next. So I'm actually testing out a new primer, and it was the Ciate Watermelon Burst that I got in my last Birchbox. So I only got this a few weeks ago. Was it a few weeks ago? Oh my god, it was like a week or two ago. Haven't even tried it yet. Oh, it smells very nice. So like always, I'm going to use my brush to apply the primer because I'm not the biggest fan of using my fingers. My hands are clean, but just for my skin's sake, I just want to try the brush. And so far, this is extremely moist. I know a lot of people don't like that word, but it is very soft. And that's what I kind of like in a primer because my skin is super dry. And I need, my skin to not look horrible all day. I know I'm only going to be wearing this for a little bit, but as a primer, like it needs to do its job to kind of work all day basically. And I really like the smell. The honey one that I've tried before, that one is super like smelly. So if you don't like smelly primers, this one might not be for you either. But yeah, I mean, I think like it must be over £20 just for this primer. I'm not even sure, but it's Ciate, so it might be a bit more expensive than other primers because I like cheap primers. Like one of my favorite ones is the MUA one, which was only £4. And that does an amazing job for me. So yeah, you don't always have to get very expensive primers. For makeup, this is makeup. For foundation, going in with my Conceal and Define from Revolution, of course. And I'm going to be not doing like a crazy layer today because I bought some concealer because as per usual my face is just, I don't even want to talk about it because there's nothing new when it comes to my skin. I have rosacea. That's it. If you've not seen my kind of rosacea story, please check it out. It was one of the earliest videos that I made because I can, not that I care what people think, but they're probably just like, what is wrong with your skin? But yeah, I've had like, just kind of talk about it again, I guess. I've had rosacea for about 3 or 4 years now. I never really had spots as a kid. I mean, I had the occasional one when I wasn't eating as healthy. But when it comes to rosacea, it is kind of hereditary. So I believe I did get it like from my granddad who did have it. But it's just one of those things that really tends to happen after like later on in life. So if you feel that it runs in the family, definitely go to the doctor and get it checked out because something as simple as like irritated skin could lead to something like that. And it's a pain in the bum to look after because my skin has good days and bad days. And when I mean good days, that means I'm not just like crying my eyes out when it comes to like spots or when it comes to just like pure irritation. Like every time I go out, I have to kind of wear some kind of sunscreen, no matter what the weather is. Yeah, it could be raining outside and you still have to kind of be a bit careful with it. And that's just the way my life is going to be because there is no cure for rosacea. So you can have like laser surgery done, or not surgery, but like laser treatment. But majority of the time, it doesn't really do the job, unfortunately, and it's very expensive for something that won't work, in my opinion. So it's like £500 or something like that, and I obviously do not have that kind of money. But I'm healthy. That's all that matters. I'm just like rambling on. With my skin looking crazy pale, which is one thing I find weird when I do my eyes first, and then I'm looking at myself and I'm like, why am I so pale? Like why does my foundation make me look more like Casper? Because I really do. But again, it's just me changing up the method of my makeup because I'm constantly doing the same method, and I felt like if I wanted to do something good with my eyes, doing the kind of doing that first is always going to be more beneficial because I can't put sellotape over foundation because that just will not work. Yeah, I'm kind of just rambling, guys, because I'm almost done with my look because the eyes normally tend to take up the longest. But here's a bronzer that I've not used in a while, and this is supposed to be a blush, but I use this for highlighter because it's very shimmery and it doesn't do anything for like my glowing, like for my red. So I use this as a highlighter, and then lastly we're going to go in with the lips. So I've got an Ofra lipstick and a Revolution gloss. Look at me, I'm being so different today. I never wear gloss, but I always wear red. But I thought today we're going glam, semi-glam, I guess. This is a bit of in between, I believe. Let's get the lipstick on. I really love Ofra formulas. I recently reviewed one of the palettes, and the what's it called, Glitch palette, like Glitch 2000 palette, and another lipstick, and their formula is so good. They really stay on all day. They're gorgeous. It's nice, I like it. And then lastly, like I said, we're going to top it off with a lip gloss. And yeah, I've only again tried this once, but I thought today let me just give this a go as well, and it's in the shade Juicy. Again, I'm really surprised that I like it because I don't like lip glosses because of the way they feel, but this isn't too bad. I'm just gonna put it on in the middle. I'm not gonna go crazy, but this is very oh yeah, this has got like peppermint inside, so it is going to be quite tingly on the lips. So I'll see how long it stays on for. But yeah, guys, this is my finished look. This is just me sitting down, rambling on, because I do that a lot anyway. But I just really wanted to put some makeup on for you guys and just sit down and relax, because this is a way for me to be quite therapeutic. And be happy and distract from everything else in the world. So let me know what you think. Again, I'll have close-up looks on my Instagram, maybe my Facebook, I don't know, if you guys want to have a closer look of what my eyes look like, because I'm using my camera on my phone and it's a bit shit. But let me know what you think. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, because I upload videos whenever I get a chance to. Thank you everyone for being so supportive, like just liking my video and just watching is supportive. But yeah, take care and I'll see you very soon. Bye guys.